Welcome in, you guys. I just saw a butterfly go by, so I'm all happy about that. Okay. God. The energy has been wild lately. I don't know how many of y'all have been tuning into that. I'm sure many of you, if you are here on this channel, because I know if you are here on this channel, you are what I would call a highly sensitive person. And all that really truly means, which I'm coming to understand, is you are very much, well, it's multifaceted, but grand scheme of things, it allows you to connect more with your divine asset, your divine side, your divine nature. And through that, though, it also is all your senses are heightened because you're tuning into not just your own energy but the collective energy, and like that, the degrees of that will vary depending on how highly sensitive you are, but that's what's happening. And if you don't have certain practices in place, you will get overwhelmed. I personally, after I went through, if you guys aren't new to this page, you guys know I recently went through and shared my testimony. But after that, I kind of got confused on what's what, and like what things are actually tools and what helps and what practices I'm doing, and if they're actually helpful or if they're in the mind, and etc., etc. So I kind of dropped a lot of my, like, just my spiritual hygiene and practices for like probably right when I needed them the most. But lessons learned, I'm starting to understand and see now what it is that I need to do to continue to build on where I'm at and step into this new energy. So I wasn't sure if I was going to continue cards, but I realized this is something that I want to continue doing, and helping others on their journeys. It might change down the road, but right here, right now, this is what I'm doing, and I know that people out there are going through the same thing that I am and have been. I don't know what point on your journey you are. If you're here, you're probably somewhere. But I'm starting to understand and feel like when you guys see different channelers doing collective readings, all that's really happening is I think the person who's giving the channeling is maybe slightly ahead of, no one's really ahead, but like you are channeling for the people who are where you're at on your path. And so whatever's coming through for me is going to be relevant. Whatever's coming through is going to be relevant not only for you, but it's going to be relevant for me in some way, shape, or form. And I usually don't recognize it until after I've given the reading, and then I'm like, oh wait. Sometimes you guys have maybe noticed in the middle of the reading, I'll also be like, oh, and I'll start like laughing and giggling because I'm like, okay, that applies to me as well. But without further ado, let's see what messages we have for this collective today. Ooh, okay. Yeah, all right. So right away, I'm just getting like new beginnings are birthing right now. You're going through a process of rebirth. Okay. So, goodness gracious. Okay, so this is all really surrounded with play first and foremost. I want to say that you're going through an initiation process where you are being asked to sit in the energy of play, the energy of just having fun, the energy of receiving, right? A lot of what we're going through right now has to do with balancing out our inner energies, the whatever words you want to use, yin, yang, divine, masculine, feminine, anima, animus, it does not matter. But those energies right now within you are being balanced out. And if you've been in such an extreme on one end of the spectrum for so long in your life, that you are now being asked to lean harder into the other direction, the feminine energy, whatever that may look like for you. Maybe it's, I don't know, whatever that may look like for you. But in doing so, like that's what's leading you down these new beginnings, these new roads. We have the Fool, Death card, Tower card, Queen of Swords, Judgment. Like This is your time to reap the benefits of everything that you have sown. And to get this, all you have to do is play. Play. What ignites you? What expands you? What's fun? What feels right? And like within this, also recognizing that you need to make sure you are having a balance as well. Like whatever you find fun, whatever you're pursuing and getting into, just make sure you're also like I said at the beginning of this video, make sure that you're balancing out your spiritual hygiene practices. Make sure that you're cleansing your energy. Make sure that you are taking care of your home space. When it all comes down to it, all these acts that you're performing are acts of self-care, are acts of self-love, right? You are the 0 point, you are the creator. So it's like you are everything. So it's like you need to take care of everything. You need to take care of business. And these things will help provide and give clarity as well. But then, in that same regard, right, you're relaxing into this energy of just like receiving and relax. So you're not doing these things like in a hasty manner. You're just doing them as you feel called to. You're doing them for fun. You're doing them while allowing your nervous system to relax and not make these things feel forced and like have to. But like, do make sure you're doing that. I'll try to find the video. I don't know how to link things at all. I'll try to find the video to see if I can link the one where I was talking about spiritual practices and spiritual hygiene, spiritual baths, cleansing your space with some sort of smoke cleanse. Goodness gracious. Just whatever works for you, whatever you feel called to. You know, and then making sure that you're keeping your energy centers in check, in balance, making sure that you are continuously working on your energy centers, because they do go up and down, especially if you are, which you are if you are here, you are a highly sensitive person. Like what's happening is you need to be able to continue to balance out those energies within. It's going to be a constant flux because you are constantly receiving outside stimulus, outside energy to a degree that other people are not. And in order to be able to move through the day with more clarity, you need to be able to keep your energy balanced. Let me go ahead and just see if I can pick up anything extra here. I'm just hearing like eclipse. I don't know if we have a new eclipse coming up. And like making sure, like this is like, yeah, it's like you're utilizing your voice at this point. You're really stepping into your power. Everything's kind of melding together in this new beginning. This is like it's a new beginning, but it's something that you've been working on. This isn't like brand new, but this area, this territory that you are coming into is brand new. And you are being guided and protected. You just need to make sure that you are tuning into that, keeping your energy clear, so that you can receive and hear that guidance. It is always there. Seek it out. Ask for answers if you need them. Don't allow your pride to get in the way of asking for answers, thinking that you just should know everything because you are the 0 point. You are the creation. Continue to seek answers, but do not continue to seek to fix. Guidance. Seek guidance when needed. But trust your intuition and trust yourself more above all else. But if you start feeling, seek. Yeah, I'm just getting this sense that like you've been going through and facing a lot right now. Like this tower moment that's been happening. It's something, there's a lot of fear coming up with it, but like you're facing this fear in a new way. You're facing this fear with a strength that you have not had before. This is like a new level of strength that you've accumulated through the process of this journey, and you're now able to, like this tower moment is pushing up a lot of these fears because you're going through that rebirth. When you're going through that rebirth stage, that's when, again, you are going to be tested. People don't like to use the word tested, but it kind of is a test. It's testing, you're testing yourself to see where you're at on your journey, to see if you're ready for that next oomph, right? And because at the end of the day, it's all about you. Keeping your bearings, staying grounded mentally in yourself, not in the mind, but in the now, but in yourself, and utilizing the mind as well as it's needed, as it comes up, as it provides for you, to incorporate these lessons that you've been learning and going through. Yeah, the markers. You've left markers. You've left so many. You have left yourself a trail so that you know how to get back. So all you have to do if you're feeling stuck or if you've gotten stuck is, which you're not. I know you're not if you're here. But all you have to do is look at how far you've come. Find the things that ground you. Find the things that ground your reality, your truth, everything that you've learned. And like I said, I see you facing these fears in a new, like, I just feel like this new energy. It's like you see it and you acknowledge it, but you're not really afraid of it anymore. You see it for what it is, which is just an illusion, something to drive faith, something that keeps life interesting. Let's be real. How boring would life be without, like, fear? Like, why do people watch scary movies, right? It's because it gives you that little aliveness. People who seek things that are like, what's it called? Thrill seeking? Adrenaline junkies, right? Like, these things are like exciting, fun. But yeah, I just see you utilizing your mental at this time. Butterflies are going to be symbolic for many people here. When you see those are confirmations, especially little white ones, white and blue. Yeah, the old you is like, this is what a lot of this is. It's like the old you is dying right now. That is the tower moment, and that's why it feels so rough right now. And it's not only you, but you're picking up on the energy of the collective, because as you continue to shift, as I continue to shift, as we all continue to shift and grow and evolve and adapt, like, that has an impact on the collective. And so other people are starting to go through their journeys and starting to awaken to their journeys in a way that you did whenever that was, right? And think about how much, like, you were, like, your world felt kind of turned upside down and tumultuous. Like, that's what's happening right now, is you're picking up on those other energies. So right now where you're at, that old you is dying away, like that egoic side is kind of dying down. If you're here, I'm guessing that voice has gotten a lot more quieter. I'm guessing that voice has gotten a lot more quieter in your mind. And if it hasn't, it's about to. It's quieting down. Am I right? It's quieting down. But this tower moment is the death and rebirth for you of that old self. Yeah, this is this is your justice, right? For everything that you've gone through, everything that you've been put through, all the work that you've poured into yourself. Now is your time to reap these benefits. That's what's happening. That's what's coming at the end of all of this. And you just have to continue to keep that faith and continue to push yourself through, but not in a way that's like aggressive and like do, in a way that's receptive and receiving and flowing and just like trust and faith, right? In yourself, in the universe, because it's all one. But do the things that are going to help you stay grounded. Make sure you are protecting your energy. Everything at the end of the day is energy, right? Here in this, it's energy. So you have to protect yours. You are receiving extra energy. If you are a highly sensitive person, you are receiving extra energy outside that is not yours. Being a highly sensitive person means that you've experienced some form of trauma or near-death life experience, or something that caused your brain at a young age to turn up the volume on how it perceives things in order for you to stay safe. And you took that with you. I'll get more into this soon, because I'm so excited to be working on this project to share with you guys around us highly sensitive people. Oh God. Okay. But yeah, play is really important at this time. Just getting into that creative energy, that flow, doing, like I said, just doing what feels good, and don't get in your head so much about it. If something sounds fun and exciting, do it. If it causes, butterfly. If it causes you to think while you're in it, good. That's fine. You're still in the now moment. Just because you start thinking and like you're not getting in your head, right? Yes, receive, relax, like that kind of energy. But what that really means is just like, you're not putting that stress on yourself. You're not feeling pressured to rush. If you're like, have a new project you're working on and you're so excited, all right, cool, do it. Read the books, write the music, like whatever it is that you're working on. Watch the videos, take the notes, but don't do so in a rushed manner. Like, this has to get done right now. This project has got to get pushed out by the end of the month. Like, no. Take take your time with what you're working on. Do it for as long as you want. Make sure that you're taking care, though, of your physical, mental, spiritual. So make sure you're getting your food in. Don't like sit there for 7 hours straight with like focused on what you're doing and completely forget to like eat. Like, you need to find that balance. That's why the spiritual hygiene is so important. You being in tune with yourself. Meditation is helpful because that helps you stay present in the now. It helps you tune in with what the sensations that your body is feeling. It helps you figure out, like, oh wait, am I hungry right now? Like, is this nausea like from outside of me, or is this nausea because I'm hungry? Is this nausea telling me something? You know, like, you have to get in tune with your body to be able to read and recognize and register these things. I'm hearing third time's the charm. I still resist things as they come up, because my logical brain would be like, that sounds stupid, but I'm hearing third time's the charm, so take it if it resonates. I just see you kind of also like, it's almost like you're patiently waiting. Yeah, you're patiently waiting right now for everything to come in before you take action. But this is what they're asking, right? This rebirth is happening right now, but there's no need for you to continue to wait for anything to come in. Just keep doing what you feel called to in the moment. Keep following that. Like, right, there is no waiting. Like, you are the creator. There are always things that you could be working on. If there are things that you know that you need to take action on or speak up on, I'm getting heavy, yeah. Excuse me, confirmation. I'm getting heavy throat chakra. If there's something you need to speak on, do it. And I'm getting like a tie to your root with that. So something based in your sense of security, safety, trust. Right now, there's something you need to speak on in relation to that, to kind of help solidify and like root your root chakra down again. But in order for it to be like, in order for you to re-center your root, you need to utilize your voice. And keep, like I said, keep balancing out the chakras, keep going back through them, keep checking in with yourself. One thing I've noticed, I don't know if I've shared this before, but if you guys are just, like I said, it comes back to being mindful too, but as you're moving throughout the day, notice if your eyes are being intentionally drawn to a certain color repeatedly, just as you're moving throughout the day. Are you all of a sudden noticing all the blue cars? Are they just like standing out? Do they seem more vibrant? Are green standing out as you're going on a walk? Like, do all you see is like the colors of the trees? Like, look and see what colors are popping out to you. Like, what just stands out naturally? What's your eyes? What are you drawn to in terms of color? And that's going to be a really good place for you to look at balancing out for that day, right? That's like what your body is being called to. Same thing when it comes to like eating foods, like intuitively. If you're going to the grocery store and like, use your discernment, but like, I feel like during this period, it's really helpful, or just little tools in general, like, add extra stuff to your grocery, or don't leave things off your grocery list maybe that you're not intending to get or weren't thinking about. But when you're in the grocery store, look around and kind of just like ask your body, like, what do you want? And just see like where it leads you. See like what your eyes are drawn to. See what sounds good, feels good from that perspective, and making sure it's not like, your ego. But at the same time, your body will know. Your body will know. You will know. Trust me. And so a lot of times we do these things like without even thinking about it too. But if you're feeling like something's stuck, or you're not, something is popping out to you, go with it. Hold on. Sorry, I made some muffins. Okay. Yeah. This is such an exciting time. And all you have to do is play and relax and receive, and like continue honing in on your energy. Continue honing in on yourself, practicing that self-love, self-care, taking care of yourself, slowing down, not feeling like you have to rush, working on that nervous system, whatever's going to help you really sit back in that energy, leaning into your faith. Like I said, following the trail, like all those little things, all the little, what are those called? You guys know what I'm talking about? Markers? Like when you're going out in the wilderness and you like tie something on a tree so you know where you're at. Yeah. You left yourself a bunch of those. You have a lot of those. Go back through journals if you need to. Reread things. There are ways. You have ways. Just make sure that you take yourself back. Go back into your affirmations. Say your daily affirmation. Like, change your affirmations too if that's something that you haven't utilized or something you're not currently utilizing. Make sure that you get yourself some affirmations out there. It's just simple little ones. Anything that helps you stay rooted and grounded in your remembrance. That's what you need. Okay? Okay. Protect that mother energy, okay? Cleanse. Spiritual baths. And it's all about your intentions. Just be intentional when you're doing these things, you know? Get yourself some crystals. All right, I swear by this tourmaline after last night. I've been feeling so overwhelmed. I haven't been wearing like any of my crystals because, like I said, after this whole testimony thing, I was just like, wait, do I not need any of these things? I'm so confused. Like, and I kind of like got rid of well, I didn't get rid of everything, but I kind of set it all aside and didn't utilize it for maybe, oh God, it's been like 2 weeks then. Because that was like 2 weeks ago yesterday. But yeah, last night I put this back on right before bed and immediately I just felt like, oh wow, like just, it's hard to verbalize. It's just like the volume turned down. And I noticed I was also, I didn't understand why, so I wasn't resisting it because I'm not someone who really goes and drinks a bunch anymore, right? But I was like feeling called to want to like take little sips here and there, and I'm just like, why? And I was like having edibles, and I was like, why do I want these right now? Like, I don't understand. Is this me just trying to like disassociate and run away? I'm like, but my brain doesn't want it. Like, my ego doesn't want it. My pride's telling me like, no, you da 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 da. But then like just that unconscious, that feeling is wanting it. And I didn't realize until this morning. It's like, oh, after watching someone else's video and completely forgetting, it's just like I have been feeling the collective energy so strongly these last couple weeks that it's just been like bombarding me in a way that I really had no bearings, and I felt just overwhelmed. And what that does is it helps, like, it's like lidocaine for your energy. Kind of just like numbs out all the other stuff for a little bit. Or like, yeah, it's more like numbs it out. It's still there, but it's like muted a little bit. And it's not yours. It's not mine. So yeah, if you've been feeling bombarded, energy, protect your energy. And it's not really about protecting, right? You're not like, oh, bad, evil things. It's like, no, there's no bad, evil things that are coming for you. It's just the collective energy. You feel it. You feel it. We all feel it at different levels and degrees. But you're feeling that. It's not your energy. It might be like all of a sudden, like, wait, what is going on? It's because you're having this death and this rebirth right now. And because you're having that death and that rebirth, other people are on their journeys. They're getting started in different things. They're waking up in different ways. All of everyone's things are coming crashing down, and you're picking up on that. And if you don't know how to use your discernment, if you're not in touch with yourself, you're not going to register that you're picking up on that, and you're going to think that all of that is your energy, and it's going to take you down for a minute. But you're strong. You're getting back up every time. Too far on this journey at this point. But really, just lean into that play, that creativity, doing what ignites you, expands you, what feels fun. There's something here. Oh, your power. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, this is all like a culmination of your power, like being created, being like rebirthed, being like manifested. It's like this is the work that you've been doing. Like you're about to receive your power fully. Animals might be significant as well. Goats, bunnies. Yeah, but you're not meant to be grinding right now. Whatever you're doing should be like if it's a grind, it should be like a grind in a fun way. Like, oh my god, I can't put this down because I love what I'm doing so much. But oh wait, I should probably do a little something else and balance out. Right? We gotta keep that balance. You don't want to just be work, even if your work feels extremely fun and engaging. You don't want to just be work. Right? Make sure you know how to, the best you can, balance that out. You know, take time to just like do your practices as well. Take time to go out and socialize, be a human being, have friends, that kind of thing, you know? Watch some TV, do whatever you want, go on a hike. All those things are also, you know, therapeutic in their own way. Okay, that's all I got for you guys. This is such a beautiful reading. I really, really enjoyed this one. Yeah. Hold on here. If you're new to this channel, this is how it goes. Sometimes I think I'm done and then something else comes up. Yeah, just a lot of, it's all the same. Your power. You're ready to receive. You're about to receive. Snakes might be significant. I think snakes are a sign of rebirth. Runes might be significant. I know nothing about runes. Okay, yeah, that's all I got for you guys. This is a long video. Not the longest one, so what am I saying? Yeah, alright. I love you guys so much. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day, evening, afternoon, morning, whenever it is you're finding this message. I wonder if anybody gets like tired of saying the same thing over and over again. I feel like I do at times, and then I'm just like, sounds like it's on repeat. But I was also a canvasser at one point, so I really had to not do that because, dude, you gotta be genuine. You can't be like a salesman or on an autopilot unless you're really good at lying and you're not trying to sell to me, because my energy, I'm gonna pick up on that. Like, you gotta be genuine with me or sorry, not registering, not hitting. But yeah, okay, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.